Hello, Chief. Is there a reason you're not responding to my voicemails?
I have been behind on everything since the tornadoes. Only so many hours in a day.
Well, something's come up that we really need to discuss.
I should have put you on my wait list. Right now, I'm late for the board meeting.
It is important.
Yeah. Not now, Doctor. In any case, whatever it is, how come you haven't tried to deal with it yourself, as you've been doing with everything else around here?
If you insist. Hello?
Dr. Hayward, it's Saad. How are you?
Hello, Doctor. So you got my message?
Yes, it's good to hear from you again. So you were inquiring about two doctors that we have working out here, Jeff Martin and Jaime Martin?
Yes. I was wondering if they're still working in the more dangerous areas out there?
Well, everywhere here can be dangerous these days, but they were fine. I saw them a couple of weeks ago.
So you haven't seen them in, what, 2 weeks?
They both went bush to help out some of the more remote villages. No real way of getting in touch with them.
Is anyone concerned about them?
No, there's no reason to be concerned.
Well, isn't there a lot of guerrilla activity out there?
Yes, but for the most part, the doctors are kept safe by the locals.
All right, Saad, listen. I need a really big favor.
Anything. I owe you my life.
Good. I'd like to make some of the people back here concerned about the doctor's Martin. Very concerned.
Hey! Morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry I overslept.
I'm not surprised. You're out so late last night. I was worried sick about you.
I'm sorry. You saw the snowstorm. I tried to call you. Didn't you get my message?
Yeah, of course I did. I called you back like 4 times.
Yeah, my phone is so screwy.
You never mentioned on the message. Where were you all the time?
Is it the cancer? Is that what did this to her?
Yes, the pressure from her tumor was most likely the cause of her seizure.
I want to check on her latest MRI.
Sweetie, I'll be back, okay? Angela.
I've seen the MRI. I just had to get out of there.
I know what you're thinking. Don't do this to yourself.
She didn't want to be resuscitated. She signed a paper.
Natalia begged you to do something. And I gotta tell you, I couldn't take seeing her like that, Angela.
But you're not the doctor who went against the patient's wishes.
All right. Please, don't beat yourself up about this.
You don't have to do that, Doctor. I can do it for you.
Hey, there you are. Glad you made it home okay. Look.
Wow, how did you get babysitting duties?
Well, Em and I came by to see Spike this morning, and Rachel said that nobody showed up yesterday once the snow started. So she got a message from you that you were stranded, but that's it. Didn't have anything else.
Yeah, unfortunately I was stranded right outside of Wildwood, and David let me stay the night. Wait, nobody else came home?
No.
Where are Reese and Zach?
Sun's up. Stopped snowing around midnight.
Okay. Oh, was that coffee?
It's a better pot than whoever made the last one.
Well, good morning to you, too. God, Bianca's got to be worried. You okay? You had me pretty worried last night.
Yeah, no problem. Things are a little achy, but no frostbite. And I slept pretty well.
They were just going to get a tree for in here somewhere in the mountains, and oh God, I'm officially worried.
Don't be. Okay, you got caught in the snow, and so did a lot of people. I'm sure that's what happened to them. Okay?
Hey, no. I smell. No, there's no new messages.
Well, I mean, if they were in the mountains, they may not have had any cell service. Okay, don't worry. I'll call Highway Patrol. I'll call the local cops. I'm sure they're fine. Okay?
Last night, all I could think about was Kendall and her dying without me. And now I'm here, and I know she's alive. I don't know how, but I do.
It's good. And I'm glad you could sleep, because
You needed it.
So now it's back to the real world and pretending to everyone that there's still hope.
Not to everyone.
I'm sorry, it's unfair. I asked you to keep a secret, and that's...
It's okay. It's okay. And you know what? You needed the time away, and it was good that you got it with somebody you don't have to lie to. She's never waking up, is she? God, is she even alive?
There still is brain activity.
Well, what does that mean? Does she have dreams, thoughts, or is it just nothing?
I can't tell you that. I don't have the answers, except there's always a chance.
Would you give me some time alone with Dr. Hubbard, please? We have some urgent hospital business to discuss.
I'm gonna go check in with the station. I'll be back.
So many tragedies lately, huh?
It's been a difficult time. Difficult choices to make.
And yet this poor woman went through the trouble to make sure that no difficult choices would be made on her behalf. A do not resuscitate form was signed, one you apparently violated. Is that right?
Doctor's instincts kicked in. She was begging me to save her mother.
So it was your difficult choice.
I'm glad you understand.
What you did affects this hospital. You put her on life support. She signed a document specifically stating that no such action be taken.
What are you suggesting I do?
Explain yourself to the ethics committee and then take her off. Allow this woman to die the way she wanted to, the way she instructed us to. Otherwise, this hospital is going to be knee-deep in all sorts of...
When in the hell did you appoint yourself chief of staff? And who in the hell do you think you are giving me orders?
If you would like Joe to give you this order, I could make that happen. Do I really have to point out that you're too close to this case? I'm merely telling you exactly what Joe and the board would tell you to do.
Tell you to do what?
I just can't believe how fast it was coming down. I tell you what, I skidded out of control and went into a ditch, and then I got myself in deeper because I was spinning my wheels, trying to get out.
So you stayed in the car the entire time?
No, I got out for a while. I tried to flag down a cop, but there were a lot of people stuck.
Yeah, sure.
I did finally get under cover, though.
Oh, excuse me, sorry, honey. Train. Tab Martin.
Mr. Martin, this is Dr. Saad Prithvi. I've been working with your brother and son down here in the Congo.
Yeah, I'm glad you called, actually. I've been trying to get in touch with my son for the last few days, and I haven't had any luck.
They went bush 2 weeks ago to tend to some remote villages. I'm afraid I've just got reports that there's guerrilla activity in the vicinity.
Well, is there any way of getting in touch with either of them?
I'm afraid not, and I was led to believe that they were due back 2 days ago. To be truthful, I've been very concerned about them, and there are even rumors that some foreigners have been kidnapped. I felt I should let you know immediately.
Listen, can I at least get in contact with you at this number?
At any time, sir. Both of them are in my prayers.
Yeah. Thank you for calling.
What is it, honey?
It's Jaime and Jeff. They're both missing.
You know, you weren't the only one who needed some time away. Why do you think I jumped when you asked me to go get a tree for the kids? You know, I don't like being away from Bianca. I really don't. But, I hate keeping this from her even more. Even though I understand your need to. Last night after you fell asleep, I was looking out at the snow, and it's weird because I found myself relieved to have been stuck up here with you. Because I'm scared that Bianca's going to find out. And I don't want to see that look of pain in her eyes.
I understand. It's very selfish asking you not to say anything about Kendall. That's not... I'm sorry.